Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Hit it, Frank. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Broad Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato. Hi, everybody. Hi, Kimmy.
Can you hear this fucking plane?
No,
Can you hear the construction?
no, but I don't have headphones on, and maybe that's why. Is it loud? What are they constructing?
I don't know. It sounds like a loud cricket just over and over again. I'm like, what could you be making?
Dude, you want to hear, in my opinion, one of the worst things that could happen is you're driving in the car by yourself, right? And you start to hear cricket noises in the car. That happened to me once, and it fucked me up so bad.
I'm not scared of crickets that much. I mean, honestly, Florida has really big fucking creepy yellow ones that are like this big, and those scare the fuck out of me. But those little tiny brown ones that look like a little piece of mulch, fuck those crickets.
Well, I got to tell you, we've added crickets to our home collection of bugs.
Oh, God damn it. If you didn't know, Alex's house is a bug's life. She has one species of every bug. It's the rule there.
We've added crickets. My mother found 2 crickets living in her bathroom, and she felt too bad about killing them. And so
now they're going to make baby crickets.
Now there's just a couple crickets in the bathroom, and we don't usually see them, but sometimes they pop out just to say hello.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I don't mind a cricket. I think crickets are cute.
Yeah, crickets are all right.
They just sing their little songs to you. That's kind of cute.
They're loud and annoying.
Oh, they're cute. They
Yeah,
are
they're
loud. One time I did a show at a comedy club that literally had crickets. So after the show, after the jokes, there was
one time we did Legion of Skanks at a really small podcast festival in New York, and they booked us like a fucking 1,000-seat theater. It was like a massive theater. I hadn't been to a theater like this since my days of ballet. Like this really big room, and 13 people came besides the staff. So it was me, Harrington, Luke, Becky, Bobby, and 13 people in this massive audience, and all you could hear were crickets.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The entire episode is fucking awesome.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, it stopped. Oh.
I don't hear it, by the way.
Okay. It's just horrible all day. It's some people live in homes and they just hear trees and not the sounds of people being robbed and construction all day.
You could hear somebody being robbed.
Sometimes you hear just random running and cop
Help me! Help!
Yeah. Every once in a while, the last gurgle of a living human.
The death rattle. You could hear it in your neighborhood.
We have to watch out for death rattlesnakes.
Damn it. That's so funny. I'm moving to a neighborhood that's literally just like yours. When I picked the place, I was like, all right, I feel just about the same here as I do with Kim's. I'm down to be around this neighborhood, but I don't want to be on this particular block, outside by myself. You know what I mean?
On your block?
Yeah, my block's cute, and everything, but something about it, I don't know. It's just between nice areas. I swear to God, it's a block down is beautiful in one way, and a block down the other way is beautiful. And my block, I'm just I guess I'll just walk around it quickly.
Yeah, no, my block is the reason you hear so much construction is because they're literally tearing every place down.
Really?
Yeah, they're taking down the whole fucking thing.
Okay.
We're about to have a Starbucks is what I'm saying.
That sounds nice. I'm down.
I could feel a Target coming in here in a year.
Did you really call Starbucks for delivery the other day?
No, I got up and I went.
That's good. I was going to ask how much it cost.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do it. Delivery's so much money. Delivery's fucking expensive.
Delivery's crazy. I'm going to need to learn how to cook.
Delivery. If you order delivery, you have to accept the fact that you're paying one meal and it's going to be the price of 2 meals.
You're paying 150% of whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. It's bullshit too. And you know what's crazy? Bullshit. When you deliver from like fast food places, like the cheapest places to get food, like Taco Bell, KFC, those places, then you're paying 200% for delivery for some reason.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Make it easy for me to get Taco Bell tacos in my home, please.
Please.
Just make it easy.
Make it easy. This is what they should do. Instead of charging us so much, they should start working with ad companies, and they should have the apps where you have to watch. Like I would watch 3 ads to have cheaper delivery services, wouldn't you?
Dude, spending time on your food sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I would watch 3 ads, and then they could take away the $10 extra fee, and I would even pay like, 115%.
I'll watch 3 ads and take a survey if you're going to give me a discount on my food.
Yeah, exactly. And then they should just get paid by the ad companies and take that fee off for us, and then have so many more people would order. Then they would have so many more drivers. Then people would be tipping more.
Yeah. But alas, I feel like everything works as stupidly as it could possibly function. You know what I mean?
Right. Maybe I should start a food service where it's run by ads.
Kimmy's commercial deliveries.
Kimmy's snackers. She's very snackers.
Is that the jingle? She's very snackers.
She's Thicky Kimmy. She brings you your snacks.
Can I help write the commercial?
Yeah. Wait, how does the song go?
Thicky Kimmy, she brings you your snacks. Hey, Thicky Kimmy for your snack attacks. Hey, Thicky Kimmy, she delivers your food. You watch one commercial and it's all very good.
That was amazing. Thicky Kimmy.
Hey. And you got the kids shouting along in the background. And I want kids to be singing the song in the commercial because children fucking sell. Okay.
Yeah. They're just calling me Thicky Kimmy.
They're clapping. They're calling you Thicky Kimmy. You're doing like a fucking hot dance in front of them, like a Cardi B type thing. The kids are just like cheering you on. They're not sexualizing you. They're just there for like support.
Yeah. They're just being cool.
Yeah. Thicky Kimmy, clap. Hey. They're fucking partying in the background.
You can't see, but I'm shaking my ass.
Balloons fucking come out. There's like there's delivery drivers in the commercial. They're running into each other because they're so excited to get the food.
But the thing is, I can't make it to everybody's house. So all the delivery drivers just have to wear a Thicky Kimmy mask, and they have to stuff the back of their pants.
I think it should be a Thicky Kimmy suit. Like you have to
put Thicky Kimmy uniform for sure.
You have to even put on the it's almost like a onesie. Like you tuck your feet into it, and over your toes, you're going to see Kimmy's beautiful Puerto Rican feet.
Wait, do I start this business?
Thicky
Kimmy snack service.
I think you should start with a different business, which is just selling those Kimberly Congdon onesies.
Kimberly Congdon onesies.
Yeah.
Just the outfit of me.
It's the outfit. You zip it on and you're Kim.
I like that.
It'd be good, right?
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Oh, Kim.
Tweet at us if you'd buy a onesie of me. Just go straight over your face and everything. It's my face.
Me and Harrington have been telling everybody that you're hosting our housewarming party.
Oh, I'm doing it. What do you need me to do? Do we need to get limbo?
I would love to have limbo, but we were even thinking of like making like flyers, like as if it were like a comedy show poster, like hosted by Kim Congdon, your headshot and everything.
I love that.
Housewarming party, all this. And that's how we send out the invitation.
Okay. You need to tell me the date because I need to block it off so I could do comedy the other nights.
Okay. We'll talk about that later.
No, let's talk about it now. The fans will love it. That'll really bring in the numbers, please.
Okay. And then after that, do you want to just like get some personal stuff done? Schedule our next doctor's appointments?
Yeah, of course. I need to schedule my next pap.
I haven't had a pap in a while.
I need my pappy done.
Dude, did you see the TikTok video that shows you?
Yes. Yes.
what a cervical biopsy looks like.
Yes.
I've been thinking about it every morning and every night.
Can we see it? Can we pull it up?
G Mike, can you just search like yeah,
you guys,
like
we have G Mike with us.
oh yeah, welcome to the show, G Mike, by the way.
Thank you.
G Mike's producing not Gas Digital. Wow, I'm so stoned.
I'm pretty high too.
What's the name of our show? Broad Topics.
Yes.
There it is.
Yeah,
the edibles are kicking in. Oh my god.
Oh, you took edibles?
Yeah, I took a couple. I have these malt balls.
That sounds nice.
They're fucking delicious.
Oh shit, more clerical work. I'm gonna need you to go to a dispensary for me before you come to town.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else, Alex, that we should do? Should we talk about our taxes on the podcast?
No, we should tell G Mike what we wanted him to look up because I'm sure he hasn't typed it yet.
I forgot.
Cervical biopsy.
No.
There's a lot of cartoons. You're looking for like a real video of it?
No. We
TikTok.
just want
go to type in surgical biopsy TikTok orange. Am I wrong?
Yes. No, you're right. I'm just laughing at the fact that we're both so high we can't stop talking over each other. It's never happened this much in the fucking 200 episodes we've done.
I got too stoned.
I'm also just excited to see you.
I'm so excited to see you.
Dude. So yeah, this cervical, by the way, it's like, it's fucked up that women don't get numbed for these kinds of procedures. Cause that was like the whole point of the video is like, this is what happens when they take a biopsy of your cervix and they don't even numb you for it.
I hate this video.
I hate this video so much.
Do you see anything, G Mike, or is there just weird shit coming up? You typed in orange.
It's gotten me further away.
Let's just see what happens during a cervical biopsy.
What they basically do is take like you ever play with like a single hole punch, like where you could just punch a single hole in a paper. They take a hole puncher.
I hate this.
They grab your cervix. They squeeze the hole punch. They take an entire fucking chunk. It looks like more than is necessary. I'm no doctor, but it looks like a whole bunch more than is necessary. And they pull that shit out of your pussy and you're probably bleeding unnaturally.
No. Did you find it? Okay. Oh, no, not a real one. Not a real one. Close it. No. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. That was... What? Ah! G Mike. What the fuck? G Mike, what the fuck?
Was that the right thing?
G Mike, I love the confidence, first of all.
G Mike just pulled up the most. Oh my god, hold on. I'm actually so dizzy.
I have so many questions.
No, I'm so dizzy.
Kim, how did they get us to see the cervix like that? How do you push a woman's pussy aside so as to see what is so far up on the inside of it?
Can you stop?
The cervix was out.
Can you stop?
How?
I'm gonna vomit. I'm truly so dizzy.
Kim, do you get faint from these kinds of things?
Yeah, I do. I'm so fucking dizzy.
I fucking fainted in a biology class once. I actually just made it out the door right before I fainted on the other side of the door, just because we were like talking about kidneys. But
that was,
for some reason, this visual shit doesn't bother me.
That was so crazy to me.
They just that. And you know what's fucked up is
G-Mike, that was so far from what we were looking for. You have no idea. You have no,
I mean, it's the same procedure. Like, you did get it right.
I think I just found the video with the orange. Yes. Okay. Hold on. I'm about to send it to you.
Send it.
I want you to see. Oh, this one doesn't let me save. Hold on. Let's see if I could save this one.
Dude.
I mean,
that woman's cervix was on the outside of her body. It was all the way through her pussy. She was giving birth to her own cervix so that they could do this procedure.
What the fuck I saw? What the fuck I just saw? What you guys just what G-Mike, what you just did to me? That was traumatizing.
A few years ago,
I can't believe you were able to pull that up and not pass out. How much did you watch before you pulled it up?
G-Mike, how much did you watch? But he said, this is perfect. I'm going to show it to them.
This is the one for the...
He said, jackpot. This is the video.
This is day one on Broad Topics. This is what it's all about. These girls want gore. I got gore.
All right, you guys, let's take a moment to talk about one of our favorite sponsors. Hey there, auto mechanics and super cool do-it-yourself guys who work on their own cars. I want to talk to you about rockauto.com, the online store with every auto part you need at the best possible prices. This is your one-stop shop for everything auto parts. Rockauto.com has been in business for over 20 years, and they make it easy to find the parts you need at the best possible prices. No more talking to counter guys who need to order your parts, aren't really sure what you're looking for, never quite have what you need, and then after all the hassle will still charge you storefront markups. At rockauto.com, you could easily find everything you need, and whether you're a mechanic, an auto shop owner, or just a guy working on your own car, everyone has access to the same incredible prices at rockauto.com. So if you're a car guy, right now go to rockauto.com and check out all the parts available for your car. You're going to have so much fun looking at car parts. So once more, go to rockauto.com. No promo code needed as their pricing is already that good. When you order, make sure to tell rockauto.com that you heard about them on Broad Topics. That's right. rockauto.com. Let's get back into it.
Also, like, I always wonder, is it like a doctor who's operating the camera, or is it just like a random fucking camera operator dude who's allowed in the surgery room and just has to focus on the fucking surgery? Who operates the camera during a surgery? I want to
know.
Because it's not like me like freelancing over at the hospital. Like, I'm not doing that, you know?
Yeah.
Although,
dude, that shit. Was that was that what it always looks like when it happens?
I don't know, but like,
What was the caption of that? G-Mike, what was that
think
video?
You could, like, push my body aside to get
that
to
woman
look. I never thought that my cervix could touch the air like that. Like,
that was a prisoner of war.
Yeah, that was some hardcore shit.
That looked like it was like something that you find on like E-Bombs World in like early 2000s.
But Kim, when you saw the digital video on TikTok, didn't your mind tell you that that's what that looks like in real life? Because that's why I was so shocked. That's why I brought up the digital video to begin with, because it's like, I knew it was going to be that bad. You can take a piece of cervix without some fucking gore. Guys, if you're listening to this show right now, ladies, and you have this procedure coming up, just cancel it. Take your chances with cancer. I mean it.
We mean this with all our hearts.
Seriously, just pray on it. And like, don't.
We're joking, obviously.
Yeah, no,
fucking don't. But it is. Don't watch the video we just watched. That's for sure.
For sure.
That's not motivating at all.
For sure, go get the procedure done, but also act like a victim for like 6 weeks to 6 months afterward, because you deserve that.
Absolutely. G-Mike, did you get that video? I also just emailed it in case I put it in a text. I want you to, I really want you to understand, G-Mike, of where we were and where you were. I just want you to see that, because it's your first day. It's your first day on the show. We're learning.
He's got to get a sense of like the vibe of the show.
But I do like that he's pulling us there. So don't let go. Don't let go. We don't want that gone. We don't want that spark in your ass gone.
Yeah, you could continue to push us a little bit beyond our comfort zone, but like, don't anticipate that we're just going to be down for these fucking awful videos.
That shit was worse than watching a childbirth to me.
Childbirth is really hard to watch to me.
Childbirth is rough. You know what's really hard for me? Fully pregnant stomachs.
Yeah.
They make me so dizzy.
Really?
They make me so dizzy to look at.
My brain just literally went to a place where, like, if I'm pregnant one day and you're dizzy at my stomach, I'm going to be offended. I swear to God.
Man.
I
I'm
swear to God.
sorry.
I already went there. I was like, Kim's not going to touch my fully pregnant belly.
No, I'll touch it. I'll just be lightheaded.
Okay.
It just doesn't make sense to me in my head. Sometimes also when I think of like my inner organs, it makes me dizzy.
Yes. I can't think about like the heart's functions and stuff like that. It fucks me up.
No. Okay. This is where we were. That's it.
That's
the
it.
first 2 seconds.
That first thing, they clip that out of your cervix. So the orange is your cervix.
Yes. And that's what was happening. Which is pretty bad, I thought, until we saw what we saw, but it's fine.
Until you see what it looks like on an actual human being.
Yeah. Now I'm like, you know what? There is a war going on against us and they trick us and they make us go to the doctor every 3 years to torture us.
I mean, I can't. They don't even numb you. Why would they not numb you?
I don't think I could do it again, Alex, after seeing that video. I'm telling you, I'm sorry to anybody that saw that.
Just numb me. Just
numb
me.
Give me some nummies.
Give me a little nummy numb.
Numb me up.
Dude, you know, I was definitely like destined to be a little like drug person from childhood, because I will never forget the first time I went to the dentist and they gave me laughing gas, like on top of numbing me.
They gave you laughing gas. I begged for it.
I was like 12 and they gave it to me. Yeah. And it was the most fun trip to the dentist ever. I remember having a music video going on in my head, like where there was like all this electronic music that wasn't in the room at all. Then every now and again, the dentist would stop and be like, "You okay?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." And to me, those were the lyrics to the electronic song. Like the beat would cut off right before he talked and he'd go, "You okay?" And I go, "Uh-huh." And he'd be like, boom,
that's so fun.
Fucking wild.
What a fun trip you had as a kid.
It was great, dude.
I like that your brain did that. It made him the speaker, like the DJ.
Yes.
And it was, "You okay?" And then you had your part in the song as well, where you go, and you'd give it with a little attitude. I saw.
Yeah.
So you'd throw in a little spice. You'd go, "Yeah," and then go, dun, 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 and you guys would just go back into the thing.
Fucking dance party.
That's art in your head. How old were you when you had this? You're a talented child.
11 or 12. It was my first time getting high.
That's the best. You're a genius.
I remember opening my eyes and there were like the blinds in the windows that had been straight before. They were all dancing to the music. They were like wiggling. It was fucking great.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That's incredible. Yeah. I used to go in the fridge and I used to drink, or I used to do whippets with the whipped cream can, obviously. Did we all do that?
I've never done whippets with the whipped cream can, but I did get very into just buying the whippet canisters at one point.
Oh no, honey. My mom had to stop buying whipped cream at one point.
Kim was getting high off her stash.
I couldn't. She'd be like, "Why is it all milky? There's no air in it." I'd be like, "Well, the thing is, it feels good when I do that." So I keep coming.
When I just breathe it in instead of eating it, everything goes whoa, 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 whoa.
I think my mom was the first one to show me that. Isn't that crazy?
She showed you how to do nitrous?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Maybe it was my cousin, but it could have been my mom.
I started that shit when I was at Penn State. We were like fucking around with psychedelics for a while. And then somebody was like, "We got to do whippets." And I would do whippets on acid and no experience comes close.
Jesus. That's so crazy.
I know there's people out here listening who know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I've been to that realm.
You literally learn truths of the universe. Like you're like so excited because you're like, wow, I finally understand the mechanic of how this massive complicated thing works. And you're like completely in it, like you have all of the fucking answers about whatever it was that you were thinking about. And then you like take another few breaths and you're processing what you were just thinking about, and you turn to tell it to a friend, and suddenly it's fucking gone.
It's gone.
You know that you just learned an important truth of the universe and you immediately can't remember it. It's a nightmare, honestly.
Wow. I feel like every time I go hard on mushrooms, that happens. I'm like, oh, I know the answer. And then I'm like sober and I'm like, what was I thinking about?
You got to write it down. You can't even write it down on whippets, though. Whippets are so fleeting that it's
You
like.
also can't write it down on mushrooms. It's like, I don't know. It's just in there. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's like your brain understands, but your body doesn't. I don't know how to explain it.
Maybe you're not supposed to come back with all of the information. Maybe you're just supposed to come back with the feeling of like everything, like, you know, that you knew that information. And when you knew it, you felt that everything was right. So now you've forgotten the information, but you still know the feeling that you had when you knew it. You know what I mean?
Same thing as blacking out when you're drunk.
Damn it.
Like, I know this. I can't. I know this. The address is it's like it's right there. Yeah, when I read those weird CIA documents, it said that they had people go into the astral realm and read like a 9-digit. They would put like a 9 digits or something like that in of a number in a locker room in a room in another state, and then they'd have a girl that said that she could travel the astral realm. They told her exactly how to get there, and she would get there, and then she would open up the safe, and she could only bring back like 7 of the 9 numbers.
Damn it.
What do you get? The fact that she could bring back 7 is insane.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. It's like, that's like remembering something that happened in a dream. Like, I feel like when you go to the astral realm and then you come back, it's fuzzy.
Dude, is it crazy that I'm still going to the beach in my dreams?
No, I think it's normal. I think you got some shit to figure out on the beach, Kim.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You got to try lucid dreaming so that when you're there, because when you're there, yeah,
like, it doesn't work.
At this point, whenever you're there, you should know it's a dream just because that's your dream space.
I forget.
How do you forget that? We talk about it all the time.
I know, but when I'm there, I don't know that we talk about it all the time. I'm just there, and that's my life.
Man, I feel like you have to be so close, though, to realizing that it's a dream once you're there.
I feel like I've been on the edge of realizing it since it started.
So you should do dream tests, and like while you're awake, it's like lame and stupid, but then you'll do a dream test while you're sleeping and you'll pass.
What?
Like dream tests, you could do them in the mirror. Like, you could look in the mirror and be like, am I the right age? Is my hair the right color? Do I own all of these clothes? Yeah, everything checks out. I'm awake. Or like, you could toss something up in the air and try to make it stay there. And if it comes back to your hand, be
honey,
like, cool,
that's not how my dreams are. When I have dreams, I got something to do, honey. I'm not in there in the mirror. I got a mission. I got to go to the beach. I got to get on an airplane. I got to be at this airport for some reason.
Kim, you're missing the point. You don't do it when you're dreaming. You do it while you're awake for long enough that you'll eventually, if you do it every day for 3 weeks, I promise you'll try it in a dream. I promise. Your brain works that way. Do it five times a day for 3 weeks and tell me that you don't fucking try it in a dream. I dare you.
Lucid dreaming.
Yes.
And then you could just start traveling in your dream.
Then you could have freedom to at least go around this little beach island and figure out what the fuck is in which corner and what areas have yet to be explored because your brain hasn't made it there yet, and look around and see what that dream is about.
I refuse to believe this is a real conversation.
It works.
How?
Because if you just get used to doing something every day, it's going to be in your mind and your subconscious will pick up on it while you're dreaming.
That I get, but the whole dreaming thing, I just don't get it.
The fact that we dream?
Yeah. It's so crazy.
It is weird.
It's so crazy. And we do it every night and we do it so casually. We just go and die for hours casually and then wake back up. Isn't it fucking insane? We literally get so tired. We go, all right, this is it. And then you fucking just go for like hours, dude.
That's
For
fucked up.
hours. Some people go so hard that they stop breathing and they need machines to keep them alive until the next morning when they wake up out of this short-term coma.
Oh man, what a
And we
great
just
explanation
casually-
for sleep apnea.
And
They just go so hard when they're sleeping.
they go so hard with their own sleep, dude, that they just want to stay there. And then we just wake up awkwardly.
like literally like we're being reborn. I don't know about you, but when I
Yes.
wake up, I'm like a newborn baby again. I can't hold my head up. I'm the crusties are fucking
It is so crazy. And then we just go a whole day and be like, I got to get home before the thing happens again.
It's also weird how when you wake up in the morning, you have like that 3-minute window to recall your dreams and then they just disappear. It's like
and then they're gone.
yeah, like you have a few minutes of being like in between worlds and then they just fucking go away.
Weird. That was space in between is weird too.
Right?
Maybe I should be doing something with that.
Dude, a few weeks ago, I had a dream about my grandfather's sister who I knew her when I was young, but I only knew her to have very, very severe Alzheimer's. Like, no, never spoke, only like making noises and shaking, and she needed to be fed and all this kind of stuff. This was my Aunt Chris. And I had a dream like 2 weeks ago that I was at like a holiday celebration of some sort. And Aunt Chris was there. Mind you, she passed away like 10 years ago, at least 20 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
And I'm at this party and I see Aunt Chris. And in the dream, I just knew that she was about to say something to me without Alzheimer's. Like she was about to like get a grip back for a second and say something important to me. And that's exactly what happened. And I woke up the next morning and I remembered every detail about the dream except what she actually said.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's
That's
the worst.
annoying.
The worst.
Yeah.
This woman has never actually said something to me in my life, but I know her as my great aunt and everything. And then she finally spoke in my dream and I have nothing.
Oh, it's so annoying.
The worst.
Ah, that's crazy. Yeah, dreams are weird. Everything's weird. It's weird. Coincidences are so weird. I get so tripped out over them when
Yeah.
things happen.
This weird thing, I've been ignoring it for years, but like my mom and I have a series of 4 digits following us everywhere we go. It's the same 4 digits.
What are they?
3268.
Did you look them up?
Well, they are my mom's birthday. They're like, they're they're important digits. They're digits that like, it's like my mom's birthday and then my grandpa's, like month or whatever. But it's the number that my grandpa would always play on lottery tickets, like 32 and 68 in particular. So that's why like my mom likes that number in theory, but like we see it everywhere ever since my grandparents passed away.
That's crazy.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. I mean, weird shit happens all the time. Literally, I don't know if I told you part of this story today, but I didn't tell you the beginning part of it. In Muay Thai today, I was for some reason thinking about this girl, and when it was her last day after her Muay Thai fight, the coaches like kicked her in the leg really hard and punched her in the stomach really hard as like to make her leave. And I was like, literally in class, I go, oh God, I'm never going to fight because I just never want them to hit me in the stomach like that. And today at the end of class, randomly, I've been going there for months. They've never done this. They are like, whose birthday was it this weekend? And I didn't say anything. And then this guy, Sam, was like, it was Kim's. And they were like, was it? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, fuck, they're going to sing happy birthday. He was like, get against the wall. And then they all took turns punching me in the stomach, and the coach punched me in the stomach. And I was like, how did I just wish that upon myself?
You had called into reality the one thing you didn't want by thinking about it.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of cute though. Birthday punches are a thing.
Yeah, it was cute. It was interesting to see which guys punched me lightly and which ones like actually went hard. And I was like,
I'm just remembering that wow, okay. When I was really young, my old dance teacher, birthday kisses.
what?
Birthday kisses for everyone. Everyone got birthday kisses.
Wait, what?
Nobody ever questioned it because he was just like in a committed relationship.
It was a man?
Yes, he was in a committed relationship with the other guy who ran the studio. They were gay.
She might just wrote he in the chat.
Yeah, and he was like an older gay man, so nobody ever thought twice about him giving birthday kisses to little girls. But we did all get birthday kisses on the cheek, mind you, but it was however many kisses for however years old you are. So you'd have to take 9 or 10 kisses on the cheek from this motherfucker.
No. And he had to front that he was gay.
I mean, he was gay. I promise you he was gay.
He could have been bi.
Okay, but bi for like old men and little girls, like in just that.
Yeah, I mean, people have their types, Alex.
It's like I'm straight, but only in a pedophilic way.
Right. Yeah. I'm straight, but only for little girls.
Only for little birthday girls.
I mean, you could be bi and like old boys and girls and young boys and girls.
You're saying you could be in your 60s. You could be a bi man. I don't think I would consider you bisexual at this point. If you're fucking other 60-year-old dudes and you're also really into 10-year-old girls, I don't consider that bisexual.
No, but if you're fucking 60-year-old dudes and you're no, yeah, I guess it does change your sexuality because you're into children. So it's like you can't be bisexual because you're more than that.
It's like, yeah, like that man's not straight. Like if he fucks gay dudes
that man's
his
just fucked
age,
up.
Yeah, if he fucks gay dudes his age and little girls, there's nothing straight about that. Like, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, for sure.
I don't know what to call him, man, but I took my birthday kisses like a champ on my birthday.
Did he do it in front of the parents?
No, he did it in front of the rest of the class.
We had a gymnastics coach when I was 10 or 11, and the guy the person that was actually in charge of like helping you do the back handsprings and like learning how to do all that was a dude. And I was like, that's interesting, but he was always really nice.
Yeah, I trust.
Just a good coach.
I think I mean, dude coaches in those kinds of sports are sometimes good, like especially like, I don't know. Sometimes you got like a fat 10-year-old, like an obese 10-year-old taking a gymnastics class. You need somebody to spot her too, you know?
Yeah, she needs to be spotted. She's usually easily spotted, but in this case,
it's difficult to spot her.
It's hard. It's the only time it's hard to spot her.
In this one case.
She actually goes to gymnastics just so for once.
Oh, that's great. The only time it's hard to spot you is in gymnastics class, bitch. That's great.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, people are creepy. I'm like, I didn't come across, I don't know if maybe I got like, I don't realize, but I didn't come across that many creeps growing up.
I had a 6th grade teacher. His name was Mr. Gettins, I think. Is that possible? Yeah. Is that possible? What was his name?
Gettins?
I swear to God, I think it was.
Well, let's just say it's Gettins for the lawsuit, honey.
And yeah, people called him Mr. G. He was the science teacher. Mm-hmm. And he was science teacher for 6th through 8th grade. And the summer before I went into 6th grade, he got arrested for talking to who he thought was a 14-year-old and trying to get them to meet him in the science lab of the school. And it was actually a police officer.
Oh, juicy.
Yeah.
You know, I think
Mr. Gettins is a great, if that was his name, awesome for what he did.
Yeah, it's really good. He was just getting him some.
He was just getting some kids.
Getting some kids. I just want to get in some butts. Yeah, it's funny that I'm like, I didn't know that many creepy people growing up. And then I remembered the disabled man that lived next door to my grandfather that would just whip his dick out when we walked by and just hold it out.
How many times?
Every time we walked by, we would purposely walk by more often just because his dick was out so we could throw things at him. No. And then he'd go inside. Yeah. But
would you aim for the dick?
Yeah.
It's like target practice there.
He probably loved it. He loved it. His name was Jerry, and he had this wheelchair, and we would also run away if we saw him like anywhere besides his front door. Like we knew not to get near. We weren't dumb as kids. We were like, he'll get up from that chair maybe. Like, I don't know. So if he wasn't by the front door, we didn't fuck around, and we would see him rolling around in the chair because it had a red flag that would go above the cars in the parking lot. So you saw that red flag, you went a running. You ran.
You knew to get away from Jerry
because that dick was coming. So yeah, I guess that was not okay. And in high school, I would play poker with my teacher on the weekends, and he turned out to be a pedophile.
You shouldn't. Yeah, in high school, you can't be meeting your teacher on the weekends for anything. Not even study.
I love poker. I still do. I played last night. I have literally a poker set right here.
I mean,
right here.
That's wonderful, but let's just respect the fact that poker almost got you molested once.
Yeah, but he was cool.
You were really taking your chances that night.
I mean, I was 17 at that point. I was a woman. What do
you were betting your virginity that night?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I was throwing my virginity in the chips.
I had a stranger expose himself to me and a group of friends on the subway once. And this was when I was like way too young to ride the subway alone. Like it was like a day that my mom and my friend's mom were both there. And
oh no.
Yeah, this guy just exposed himself to all of us on the subway.
Oh no. I need to hear what happened.
We literally just got up. And like literally, I remember one of the girls literally looking at him and pointing so that everybody else could look. And we all looked. And then the moms were like, oh, no. And they scurried us off of that train into another train.
Oh, man. Did they say anything to you guys? Like, did you see that man? He was a bad man.
It was very hush hush. And they talked to each other about how disgusting it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, people are creeps.
I think the concept was like, let's not freak the girls out any more than they already are about seeing their potential first dick.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember I remember seeing my dad's dick when I was younger.
Horrifying, right?
Yeah. I remember my dad having a big dick, which is horrifying now to think about it. But maybe it just looked big when you're little.
You know what?
That's what I'm going to think. I would rather think of my dad with a small dick.
I saw my grandpa's dick once and it looked huge. And I like thinking of him with a big dick. I'm like, good for you, grandpa.
Do you want your dad to have a big dick?
I would love that for him because I love my mom.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, I guess I want my dad to have a big dick too. It's just weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's weird to want that for them.
There could be a couple big dicks in the world that you don't want for yourself, and it's okay for them to still be big.
That's true.
You know, like you don't have to be on every big dick.
No, for sure.
Kim doesn't even want a big dick in the world that she can't sit on. She's mad.
I hate you fucking bitch. Listen, what I'm saying is, why waste a dick on my dad? Well, all my family members can have small dicks.
Okay, here's a good hypothetical question, right? Let's say you're dating somebody and you're in love with him and everything's cool. It's great, right?
Okay.
But magically,
that's a hypothetical. That's it.
There's more.
Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, that's pretty crazy. I don't know, dude. Doesn't seem like it's gonna happen.
So magically and irreversibly, okay, your boyfriend's dick gets switched with what is 100% your father's dick, okay? But your father's dick is bigger. So your boyfriend now has a bigger dick, but has your father's dick.
I hate this.
What do you do about it?
I would get a new boyfriend with a big dick that wasn't my father's dick.
But you're in love. Like you're like deeply in love. Like you guys are married and this happens on the night of the honeymoon. That when you
they break a fortune cookie together and their dicks switch.
Something happened at the wedding. It took 24 hours for like the universe to realign.
They both at the same time looked at a star and went, I wish my dick was bigger. I wish my dick was smaller.
Yeah. At the same time. On your wedding night, actually.
Okay.
While there was a circle of your loved ones dancing around them, it completed the ritual. Whatever you want to say, it happened.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would just have to enjoy the ride. It's not attached to my dad anymore. I'd clean it off a few times.
Wipe
Maybe
it down.
tattoo it. Maybe tattoo it.
Tattoo it sounds nice. What would you ask him to put on the tattoo?
Maybe you have to use condoms.
Always with your husband?
I can't. Why are you making me imagine having sex with my dad's dick? It's so fucked up. What would you do?
I don't know. That's why I was asking you. I'd be upset. I think I would.
Yeah, every time you looked at it, you'd know it's your dad's. I couldn't do it. I'd have to leave him. I'd have to say, hopefully there's another true love out there for me.
I might try to like create a situation where like we fuck in the dark and I never suck your dick. Because I'm not sucking my father's dick even on somebody else's body.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. That's absolutely out of the question. And I don't think you can fuck it either.
Not even in the dark?
You would know. You would feel your father's dick in you.
Yeah, it's like the most fucked up part about this genie is that he had to tell you where the dick came from. It's like if you had just kept it to yourself, this would be an awesome trade up.
Yeah, it would be the best day ever, but the genie is sadistic.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, I hope that never happens to either of us. And I hope it never happens to anybody listening either.
Yeah, you guys, we'll pray for you guys. So
I do pray for you guys. I pray for you, all of you who are rich and all of you who are poor. I pray for all of you who listen every week and all of you who tune in every now and again.
Yay. All right. I think we should end it there, huh?
Yeah. Well, you should say your prayers first, too.
I pray every day that you guys all go and give us a 5-star rating on iTunes and give us a review, and you share our podcast with just one friend. We sure do make an awfully funny podcast. It's such a shame it's not a bigger hit.
It is a shame, and I pray for that to change.
Anyways, thanks God.
Yeah, thanks.
We give them an attitude.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, God. Cool.
Geez.
Cool. Geez. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Broad Topics. You guys can find me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. You could check out my podcast, Broad Topics, TOPIX, anywhere top podcasts are available. Hold on 1 second. Sorry.
That's all right. I'm going to start plugging while you walk away. We're going to switch to my plugs for a second. Follow me. I do pray to the Lord thine Jesus that you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Alex Scar, and check out Stick and Poorly Watch Rick and Morty every Monday at 9:30 p.m. on gasdigitalnetwork.com/live. Kimmy, back to you.
Oh, thank you so much. You guys can check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/QueenKong1. I got a bunch of shows coming up. I'll be in New York the last 2 weeks, October 21st through the 31st. I'll be in Austin, Texas, the 1st through the 4th. And then I will be in Houston the 5th through the 7th. So if you're in those areas, look out for my shows. Check out my social medias.
Fuck yeah.
And thanks again to G Mike.
I'm doing the math right now. We're just going to have 1, 2, 3 more episodes until you get a whole bunch of them of us together, scissoring, touching each other's faces intimately,
wet contest,
standing 69, and then we'll do a cartwheel so the other person's on the bottom.
Yeah.
Also, check out gasdigitalnetwork.com, guys. Use promo code Topix. You'll get this show live every week with the bonus chat. You get access to every single episode on demand 4 days earlier than they come out on iTunes and YouTube. It's a super great deal. There's like 20 plus shows on the network and they're all fucking awesome. So go do it. You use promo code Topix, Topix at gasdigitalnetwork.com for a 7-day free trial.
All right. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.